Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, the site of this year's Verbo Fiestival, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Guys, Coach Kirby Smart told me he knows that there is a lot of motivation behind this game. A Big Ten SEC showdown always gets people talking about bragging rights, particularly because the Big Ten has won the last 3 national championships. They want to make sure that they're showing up and showing they are the big kids on the block right now. We'll see if the SEC team can respond here today. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Bulldogs will get the first crack on offense today. And we're set to go this quarterfinal game of the CFP at the Verbo Fiestival. Joel, such a rich history of dramatic moments over the years have unfolded in the desert. You hope for another one today.
Well, I think about the national championship back in the mid-'80s when Miami and Penn State tangled. I think about that incredible game when Boise State, Chris, remember, ran the Statue of Liberty over Oklahoma. Let's hope that we get something legendary here today. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Trying to find room. It's Frazier.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side, that's a big gain. Moves the ball out across the 30, that's good for a first down.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
The Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Oregon's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. This should be fun. This quarterback matchup, one of the best you're going to see all season long. Both guys are aware of how good their counterpart is. They say they're trying to block that out, but you feel like it's important to them.
Chris, I have been waiting for this matchup all year long. We all know that these two are two of the best signal callers in the...
Oh, look out, he's got open space. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Takes the handoff. It's Davison, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, it's Moore. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
This is such a common play call on 3rd and long, Chris, and I get it. You expect the defense to drop in coverage. It's 3rd and long, and you're trying to surprise them with the screen. But I got to tell you, when everyone does it all the time, it's not much of a surprise.
The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
It can be really difficult, Chris, to scramble against nickel defense. You've got this 5th defensive back on the field, which means that there's just more speed and athleticism. You've got eyes in the backfield, and they can pursue and bring this quarterback down. This is where you really have to make a read, be decisive, and try to throw the ball in a tight window. Don't love this scramble on this down and distance.
Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Took contact on the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. So as we reach the end of the first quarter, still scoreless. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. It's a quarterback keeper. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's just got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Here comes the pressure. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Toss play to the outside. Breaking into the clear. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He lets it rip. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Tight end goes in motion. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, this defensive coordinator is really dialing it up. I love this play call. It's 3rd and short, and yet he's aggressive. He rolls the dice, and he blitzes this quarterback, and they get home, they get the sack. This is a great stop for this defense.
And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And they'll kick it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking downfield. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And here's the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The Bulldogs use their first timeout. And they spend the timeout now after gaining the first down. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Caught near the sticks. It's Frazier. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Should we actually get a touchdown here before halftime? It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. And the hold will back the offense up, 1st down and 20. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The sure hands. It's Humphreys. And they'll get him down that time.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
This will likely be the last play of the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's good, right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Breaks into the clear. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Running play called on third and short. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, and he's stuffed on fourth down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. Hand off to the single back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here comes the rush. Oh, and he's swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
The Dogs will have to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
That's a good fake in the backfield. You get some good ball handling and draw the attention of the safety. Now he's in conflict, and you can attack with that tight end down the field. That's a beautiful job. Good route by the tight end, no doubt. Timing is there from the quarterback, and it's a great completion for this offense.
Grab behind the line, it's Stewart. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So 2nd and 10, got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Moore. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Good execution, gets a block, and gets the first down. It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Wow, it's another broken tackle. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Touchdown, Ducks! They jump on top now here in the 4th.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 during the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They're gaining some breathing room now, tackled at the 26.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They lean on their running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense, is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back to throw. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
You know, Chris, in the first quarter, I like this decision from the quarterback. You take the points and you kick the field goal on 4th down, but here, trailing in the 4th quarter, you really need to put the ball in the end zone.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. And the 4th down attempt comes up short. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. With a timeout now called by the Bulldogs, that's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. We've got 1 more timeout to use now.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield. There's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm's way. It's a nice job by him, not trying to force that pitch. Oh, I love the chess match right now between these 2 coordinators. You can tell the defense set up to stop the pass. It's 3rd and long. Yeah, you would anticipate that. And that's exactly what the offensive coordinator anticipated. He goes to the run play for a nice solid gain. I think they can go for it on 4th down here.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
They needed that pick like they needed their next breath of air. You're down in this game, had to get the ball back, stop that drive from the opposition, and they're able to do it. Now the offense has got to get out there and establish some rhythm and go get some points. This is it. This is the drive you've got to go down the field.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Back to pass. It's Stockton. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is such a good job by this offense. They're in field goal range already, and to be able to save that timeout, that is a perfect job by the quarterback and the play caller to manage this situation.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
No-brainer to go for it right here. Remember, players not plays. Who's your best player? Who's your best matchup? I think that's who needs to touch the ball right here. This is the game.
So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. This might be for the ball game. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's caught. It's Frazier. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Stockton. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sticks. It's Frazier. It's out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
That's a good pickup. Moving the chains, stopping the clock. Now they still have that timeout left. They need to push the ball down the field. Got to get in the end zone in this situation.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. That is broken up and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Catch made over the middle. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bulldogs. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
What a clutch possession by this offense. In a big moment like this, had to have it, and they're able to execute and put the ball in the end zone. They're going to remember that drive for a long time.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Moore. Finds his man, it's Stewart. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there. And the offense will take a timeout here, 13 seconds remaining. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly in midfield. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, it's desperation time now. Just heave it into the end zone. And as a quarterback, remember, try to buy yourself a little bit of time. Roll out of the pocket so your wide receivers can get all the way down there. And then just throw it and pray.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.